Pero coño! Ah! Ah! Can you watch Ravenclaw's reaction? Ravenclaw. Oh, I found it.
Semitone to the
book. Is it this one? Oh, it is this one. Ravenclaw. Wait. We'll just watch this one. Chat!
Hey Random Stranger, Ironmouse just released an original track, and not just any track, but an operatic one, and Shif recommended that I give it a listen, so here we are. I have reacted to Ironmouse's cover of When I Look at You before because a Coffee member recommended it, so that's there on my Coffee page if you want to check it out. But I know from that she has a mean operatic or like a classically inspired voice, so I'm intrigued.
Oh my.
Godfather.
Is it really a reference to Godfather? I have so much to learn. I did not know that.
Oh, this is a...
Wow, I did not know that.
Full orchestral score. And that's a thick cello tone.
Oh, Daryl's in the... Oh, Daryl confirms? Awesome.
Tremolo. Threatening.
Damn. What an honor to have, like, people, like, musicians just, like, be able to just react and critique everything. Oh, what an honor.
Wow,
holy shit.
Everyone's here. Strings, woodwinds, brass, percussion.
Wait, I just noticed all the Suisei stuff in the background. That is cute. A Suisei fan. Okay.
That was a half tone step up, a key change.
Cry For Me has the Gremlins theme song? Yes, it does. Actually, and I know it does because I asked for it. Cause I went to Hollow with a crazy idea, and I was like, Hollow, I have an idea. Wouldn't it be cool if, like, we could sneak this song, if we could sneak this theme into a song, and then Hollow was like, okay.
It's just trying to pinpoint what classical styles this draws from.
Child's Play theme? Oh god, wait. I gotta sneak that in somewhere too.
And flows and the dynamics. It's very Italian opera at parts.
Yes.
Vienna Opera Hall when?
Oh, Vienna.
Oh my god, that was such a creepy slide down.
I liked it. I like that part.
Yeah, but see, this part, it kind of sounds like it has a bit of a tango-esque bass.
Tango!
Very dance-like. Nice. Oh man, I remember her vibrato.
Thank you.
And I feel like sustains.
I feel like some people I feel like you either hate or love my vibrato. I know it's not for everybody. I've had a lot of people like critique me and tell me that I use too much vibrato. Yeah. You either hate it or you love it. You know what I mean? There really isn't any in between.
That's, yeah. It's very classical kind of vibrato.
Hey!
The piano. Even some like, what is it, castanets or like snare? She ate that.
Thank you.
Yo. She does octave jumps like it's nothing.
Oh my god. That is so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh my god. I haven't seen this one. That's so sweet. What the fuck? Oh my god. I just feel... Guys, you don't understand. I'm very critical of my voice. I'm very critical, and to me, everything that I do sounds like shit. This is very... And then like when I grew up and I was in private lessons and then like normal lessons and all in the sauce, you know? For some reason in the entertainment industry, in the classical industry, a lot of people tend to teach with negative reinforcement instead of positive. So I grew up with a lot of negative reinforcement. So to hear such positive comments, I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. Sway my heart from the start. You shone brighter than heaven's star.
Oh, another upward semitone key change. Man. Oh my gosh, shout out to whoever did this composition.
Bro, goated.
Stop down talking yourself, or else.
Okay. I'll stop. Negative reinforcement is cringe. It wasn't, you know, it was just very critical, a lot of critiques. Like, I remember every week we would get like critiqued. We would have to perform and we would get like critiques with notes, papers full of notes of like all the mistakes and shit.
Like the orchestration pushes her voice even further. I was wondering if she was gonna go all the way and resolve it upwards to that high C5. Actually, it would be C6 for her. But what she did instead was like...
I pushed beyond. Thank you, Daryl.
I swear she went higher before dropping down to the C. Yep. That's a D6, which is insane, and then she actually sits there forever, which is even more insane. B, C, that's C6. That was crazy.
Thank you.
It's so like in Puccini's Nessun Dorma, that's basically the intensity of that feeling. You know, when
Nessun Dorma,
the tenor jumps up to the B5 and then drops back down to an A5. Exact same feels. Oh man, I applaud this composition.
Thank you. Oh my god,
actually,
they did cook. They
cooked. Okay, so it says original score by Starlight Daryl. Yay, Starlight Daryl, because this piece was clearly written to show off Ironmouse's operatic skill, and it did so very successfully. I already mentioned Puccini, and unsurprisingly, this whole piece reminded me of classical Italian arias written by
Puccini. Shout out Puccini.
His works focus very much on the voice and is distinct and distinguished by a more raw emotional quality that is reinforced by very rich orchestration. Like you have these
we probably talked about this before, but where do you go to record your songs? Not like specifically, but more do you have... I don't go anywhere. I record from my room. From this very microphone. At this very area. I do not go anywhere. This is where I record. Yeah, I don't go anywhere. I record here. Sometimes, most of the time I feel like the acoustics are fine, but okay, I know this is gonna sound really funny, but what mic do I use? Well, I'm getting a new mic, but right now I'm still using my SM7B. That's the mic that I'm using right now. But I'm getting a new mic. I got Connor's mic. I forgot the name of it. It's like a TLM or whatever.
As an Austrian who never was in the opera, I would watch you in the Vienna opera without a second's thought.
Thank you. My room is sound treated. It's like sound treated. I have like stuff to like. My room is sound treated. So it's fine. But also, like, whenever I feel... Because, like, I'm on oxygen and stuff, and, like, I feel self-conscious sometimes. I feel like the sound of, like, stuff, like, seeps through. So, I have two options. I bought, like, a box that I could put around my microphone. But also, sometimes, I just put a blanket over myself. I put a blanket over myself and the microphone. So I'm, like, in a tent. Because I feel like I've used the box before where I box over my microphone, but man, the blanket works so well. So I'm just here in a blanket fort. With a blanket over my head and over the microphone. And that's how I record this song. Under a blanket. So now you know the truth. Blanket. And like, not like any blanket. Like, I'm talking like a fleece blanket, you know? A nice fleece blanket, fleece blanket works very well.
Did melodic phrases? Just elongated, sustained vocal notes.
Shout out blanket!
Would you consider having Marco on Speak of the Devil?
When you sing
I
this
think
kind
you
of
two
song, you
would be amazing to
cannot
hear talk
hide
together.
behind, you know.
Yeah, I would love to. He actually asked me if we could sing something together, and I told him yes. I really want to.
When you sing this kind of song, you cannot hide behind, you know, the orchestration or like other special effects or whatever, because it is designed to showcase the voice. It has a kind of technical demands that you would expect in a classical aria. The fact that Ironmouse can pull off this sort of classical aria type piece means that she has some super solid vocal skills. Not to say that, you know, other types of singers aren't skilled. It's just
Goddamn Mouse in her opera blanket creating
my
my most listened to song on Spotify this entire year in under half a week. I had it on such lengthy repeat.
I'm so glad
Not
you
even
like
kidding. I keep listening to this song over and over and over and I just love it. I
I'm
love
so glad you like it. Thank you.
Marco asked you to sing together? Yes, Queen, yes.
Yes. You know, my one goal for the song was when Daryl approached me to sing this song, I told her that I wanted this song to be seen. I wanted it to be consumed because it's just a masterpiece. It's meant to be listened to, you know what I mean? I'm really happy that people liked it and it's being well received and it's everybody's listening to it and it makes me so happy.
skill set to sing this type of specific song.
I told her I just want to do right. I wanna do Right by Daryl and the song.
Okay. So one of the other key features of a Puccini opera is the fact that you have these strings in the orchestra doubling up on the key vocal line at the same time.
Yes.
So if you listen to the vocal line, I mean, on top of the strings, you also have the brass reinforcing that vocal line. That's a very Puccini move because he loved using the orchestra to boost the vocal line and make it sound a lot more powerful than it otherwise would have. By doing that, you obviously crank up the emotional intensity, and the result is just a very passionate, sort of almost overwhelming effect. Something else that was cool to notice that is also used commonly in classical operas was the use of the upwards semitone key change. Okay, so this first part actually started in B flat minor.
Oh, with the piano and everything.
And then it shifts up one semitone, just all of a sudden, to B major.
In minor. Wow.
I have to say, the music box is really creepy.
I love it. I love creepy.
Yeah, this like gave me chills. And then this is solidly in the C minor now, so another semitone step up. Again, that's just another classical feature. Like throughout the piece, it starts on the B flat minor, then suddenly shifts up to the B minor, and later again at another dramatic like inflection point, it shifts up another semitone to the C minor. And these are like sudden key changes and not smooth modulations. The effect is someone literally shifting the entire musical ground from beneath you so that everything kind of just jumps up together in
think of it as you're like running up a staircase, you know?
Intensity. Something else that I really liked about this arrangement that threw me back to like classical orchestral arrangements is just the fact that you can hear individual instruments weaving in and out of both the melody and each other. So if we just play like a random part, there's the cello, the flute, and then the strings kind of take over from the flutes.
That's so Mousey. Mousey.
And now you have the brass that's sort of more prominent while everything else kind of fades back.
Wow. The instrumental is so beautiful.
There. You had 3 different sets of instruments doing a similar run-up, run-down of, I think it was like an inversion of the B flat minor arpeggio. Flutes. What was that? Oboe. And then the piano.
Yes,
just the detail of having different orchestral instruments passing on a harmonic part smoothly to each other like that is...
Bro, when I got the instrumental to the song, I literally sat there and I spent hours just listening to the instrumental on repeat just to feel the vibe of the song, because I was like, oh man, this song is so good. Holy shit.
It's really rare and I really appreciate it because I love classical orchestration, and I think we need more of that in VTuber music.
Yes!
Talking about like the classical Italian aria influence, but in other parts, honestly, there is also what I hear like is a very strong tango influence, especially in the chorus. Boom, 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 boom. You know, just very strong syncopated bass. Yeah, the other thing in the melody that made me think of tango music was how there are, in a lot of places, these huge interval jumps followed by these smaller stepwise motions up or down. It's part of what gives a melody that very emotional, almost like crying-like quality. It's a huge like 7th jump, and then it just steps down 1 to the E.
Latino.
The other thing is sequences as well.
Only I would kill for a vinyl on like this. You're in luck. The vinyl is available I think for pre-order.
So I'm watching you for the first time ever right now, and I thought this was an AI copying your voice. Holy guacamole buddy, you're something. Still
Lurker, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Yes, there is a vinyl available for pre-order. Can we put the link in the chat for pre-order to pre-order the vinyl? I'm sorry, I would have brought more attention to it, but it kind of got released. It kind of got released during a difficult time. You know, I've just been going through it. It's been rough. It's been rough. I'm just happy that the song is out. Yeah, but yeah, the pre-order's there. All you need to do is click the link in the chat. There's the pre-order. It's pinned. It's pinned in the chat. You can pre-order the vinyl.
This is when you have a melodic phrase, like just there. It was. And then you take that phrase and you move it down a step. So you do the exact same thing, just at a different pitch. But then they changed that last note to like the raised third. Like,
you know what? I feel like there's no such thing as an Ironmouse AI. I feel like having this song come out this week on as like a music video, it even though I'm going through like a lot and I'm dealing with a lot, I feel like it kind of like I feel like the song was kind of like there for me at this moment that I need it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense saying that.
Like a pickety third. So you have the syncopated bass, you have the big interval jumps followed by the smaller stepwise motions, you have the sequences, and I guess something else that makes it very tango-like, and also a feature that it shares with classical Italian operas, is simply the fact that it has these very dramatic, dynamic contrasts. So you'll have these very soft, intimate, pianissimo sections, and then a huge swelling in the orchestration, and then suddenly you're just going at it with these very forte, or like very loud passages. Kind of like here. Made all the more dramatic by that like last key change. Overall, Music Box of Fate was refreshing in like an odd way, because you put all of those elements together and you end up with a kind of piece that kind of combines operatic vocal techniques with the orchestration of a classical Italian aria, but also with elements of tango. So I liked it a lot. And I'm just glad that we have VTubers like Ironmouse who aren't afraid of putting music like this out there. Because in my eyes, the more variety of music that we have in the VTuber sphere, the better. Because these talents, I don't think should be boxed into like a J-pop box or a J-rock or a pop rock box, whatever it is. I think that the more styles they venture into, and if they have the skill to back it up, like Ironmouse clearly does, then everyone wins. You know, they get to flex their skills in ways that
I love music and I like doing
just
different
don't let
things.
them. And then we get to enjoy more cool music. By the way, if you liked this piece, and I suspect you do because you're watching this video, and you do want to explore its more classical roots, I would highly recommend starting with Puccini's Italian arias.
Yes.
And there are also guys like Astor Piazzolla who mix classical, orchestral, and operatic styles with tango. Kind of in a way that this piece does, but also in other different ways. Thanks, guys. I know that this wasn't necessarily like the really deep music theory analysis that I sometimes do, but it was kind of just nice to kick back and enjoy the fact that there are very talented people out there who can draw from classical music styles and just put their own twist on it. So that was awesome.
Mochievee! Wow, that was so nice. Holy shit. That was so nice. Oh my god. That was so sweet. Oh my god, thank you, Ravenclaw. Holy shit. That was so sweet. Neuro-sama, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Thank Thank you so much. I need my mouse chain album. We gotta get another we gotta make another classical operatic song. But my next song is not gonna be that. My next song is gonna be something else. My next song is gonna be something else. Is this one? Yeah, my next one is that one, and Dylan Goo is making the music video to that one, so it's gonna be really nice. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. You know, Dylan Goo makes a really good video. Yes, Dylan Goo, Iron Funk. Yeah. Oh yeah, so this one's gonna be released on my anniversary. There's another song that I'm gonna release before the concert. This is the one that I'm releasing in October. I'm gonna wake up Roxy. That's the one in October, and then for the concert, we're premiering a song with Boobie. You like Iron League? Iron League is back, baby! Hey! Iron League is back because it's my stuff. And I say what I want to say when I want to say it. Yeah. And that's all you're gonna get. Expert fan, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. So yeah, so we got a steady stream. We got a steady stream of music. After that, I have other songs that have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other songs after that. And then some covers. It's gonna be a pretty big musical year. Dun 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 dun.